has finally given us the green
I've
light
seen this.
for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Not VR missions, virtuous
Don't get
missions.
cocky, this isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 design.
I think
bureau,
I have seen this. To be fair, it was a couple of weeks back or more. I think I've seen this.
and the East's foremost expert on web.
Operation Snake Eater, what's this?
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one step ahead of the Hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
This seems familiar as well. The cigar thing.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received...
Yep. Sorry guys. Like I said, I'm trying to find these parody things, but that didn't seem that funny. So I was thinking that's not right. I mean, the only options I've got here is the two NES well, is it NES or MSX for those games? My photo albums and help options, the demo theater, which that just seems to reload my old game or something like that. I don't know what the deal is with that. And briefing files. That's it. I can load or start a new game. That's the only options I've got here, dudes. Oh wait, what? So apparently the silly cutscenes were cut from the HD version. Ah. Well, that's lame. They did so much more. Then again, I guess it's quite a RAM disc, really. Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and what was it now? Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. So I guess there's quite a lot on the disc. Maybe they had to cut them out or something like that. That's a shame. That is a shame. Sorry about that, Maximilian. I did try, sir, but they don't appear to be there. You have to look it up on YouTube, OTG. I shall do indeed. That's a shame. Oh well. I think it's quite enough that they included Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 as well. I mean, people seem to be really fucking angry at Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. Like, they don't seem to like them. But... Or, I know at least Metal Gear folk don't like, including Kojima, who doesn't like it. But maybe that's why folk lay into it so hard, because even Kojima doesn't like it. I'm not sure about Metal Gear 2. I don't know about that so much. But yeah, folk don't seem to like the original ones. But like I say, probably because Kojima don't like them. Didn't realise... I remember reading something one time, like something that... It didn't realise his vision for the series or something like that. He wasn't happy with him. Something like that. Something like that. But there we go, guys. How to successfully fail Metal Gear Solid 3. 'Tis done. 'Tis done. Very, very enjoyable. Very good. I hope you enjoyed that, guys, because I did. Yeah, it's fucking great. Very good. Very good. And there we go. Xbox off. I never get to say Xbox on. Because it's all, I always get it set up. I pre-plan stuff a little bit. Ever since I started setting up all the stream cam and everything else and stuff like that, it's like, well, I may as well get the Xbox fucking loaded up and into the game and ready to load as well. Set up a stream cam, may as well do that too. Oh, thank you very much, Delta Centauri. Liam, deep story-driven games with spooky atmospheres. Also sort of visual novel-like. Give us an indie at some point. That's just for Lifeless Planet. Never seen that one, dude. Oh, and Year Walk. I saw that come out recently. It looked very strange. Deep story-driven games with spooky... Oh, yeah, both. It was the same message for both, pretty much, yeah. So both deep story-driven games with spooky atmospheres. Yeah, that Year Walk does look quite strange. Thank you very much, dude. You're most kind to me, as always. But yeah, I was wanting to check out Year Walk. I was actually going to send the developer an email. Thank you very much, sir. Metal Gear Solid 2 received so much unwarranted crap. I mean, the only thing I'd really heard about Metal Gear Solid 2 when I went into it was that most folk did not like Raiden. I actually didn't mind him. Honestly, did not mind him. I thought he was pretty alright. Not amazing, nowhere near up to scratch of Snake Dad. Snake Dad was awesome. I guess I should call him by fucking Big Boss now, not Snake Dad. Yeah, it should be Big Boss now, shouldn't it? But Big Boss was fucking awesome. And Snake's obviously awesome. So I can see why folk were kind of like... Well, to be fair, Big Boss wasn't playable at that point, but folk were like, why are we playing Raiden and not enough Snake? So maybe that didn't help Raiden out a lot. But I honestly didn't mind him. Completely, I didn't mind him just to be awkward, because like, a few folk did mind him. I just didn't see anything to really piss me off. He got a little bit emotional at times, and like, you know, but other than that, not bad. It was alright. I mean, if you compare Raiden and Snake and Big Boss, there's an obvious loser. It's Raiden. But, you know, like, it doesn't mean that he is a loser. He was alright. I thought he was alright. Raiden's a little on the whiny side for me, but certainly not rage-worthy. You know, I'd completely agree with that, Cyrus. I would. A little bit whiny, but I don't think he's worth the hate or anything like that, but... Oh, no. So what's the next game you're gonna get a woman shot or beat down or blown away? That's not my fault. I protected Eva very viciously. I was like running into the entire area ahead and shotgunning everybody away. When I pull out a shotgun, I mean fucking business as well, so no. I did what I could. I had to shoot boss in the end, there was no choice. Oh, this is interesting, from Blackjock. I heard Raiden was made because some folk were wanting to play a younger character. We see that's the exact opposite way around for me. I actually like Snake because he's a bit older. I ain't playing Metal Gear Solid 4, but I thought it was pretty ballsy and pretty good of Konami. I mean, Snake looks fucking ancient in 4. And it's like, yeah, you do an old character in a game. And I don't think Boss or Snake are actually old, because just regular age. Maybe a bit older than, like, most video game characters and movie characters and stuff nowadays, but I think they're alright. Absolutely normal. Hey, they had beards, it makes them automatically cool, and fucking Boss has got an eye patch. Awesome. So no, I'm glad they stuck and started doing the older characters again. Absolutely great game. Fucking enjoyed the shit out of that. Shit was only 5 sets long. 5 sets of... It was pretty much 3 hours on the dot every set. Last set was about 20 minutes longer, I think. I'm not sure. And this was about... Was it about 3 hours and 3/4 for this set of Metal Gear? Not including up to now, like, but you know, for the entirety of Metal Gear to the point where I did Xbox off or whatever. Or till it finished and I was looking through the menus and shit. So, what was it, about 15 hours or something, wasn't it? Just over 15 hours. So I wasn't far off the how long to beat, actually. I think it said 16 hours in it. I mean, the in-game time was probably deceptive. Like I said, I reckon it was 5 lots of 3 hours, so that'd be 15. Plus maybe 40 minutes extra today and 20 minutes extra yesterday. 16 hours. Bang on how long to beat. That's why I actually go to that site before I start doing an HTSF and go, how long is it going to take me to beat this game? And it usually tells me quite accurately. I mean, if it's a first-person game, I'll finish it a bit quicker, but I also tend to fuck about. So, but it's usually roughly about right. I don't do too badly, and but I fuck about quite a lot. So it ends up being about the average kind of like player's time. Oh well, you'll have Grumpy Gills when I do Metal Gear Solid 4. You'll have Grumpy Gills to thank for that, dudes, because not only is it his PlayStation 3 he sent me, but it's going to be his copy of Metal Gear Solid 4 he's sending me as well. Thank you very much, by the way, for that, dude. Very, very kind. Claire did indeed pass on the message last night, and I think she sent you one back. You sent Grumpy Gills a message back last night, didn't you?
Sorry, what was that?
When Grumpy Gills messaged you about Metal Gear Solid 4 last night, you sent a message back, didn't you?
Yeah, but it's an offline one.
Offline one.
It seems like he got it.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was talking in stream chat and stuff like that. So like I said, dude, you'll have Grumpy Gills to thank for that, because I wouldn't been able to play Metal Gear Solid 4. If not for his PS3, and his copy of the game as well. Very kind, very, very kind. It's on its way tomorrow, thank you, dude. There was honestly no rush, dude. There was honestly no rush. Like, say, because there's the South Park game comes out today. Actually, it's clicked over midnight for me. It's fucking 2 o'clock almost. There's the South Park game out tomorrow, and then Darkfall happens. So there's going to be a lot of Dark Souls and Titanfall for a while. So apologies that I won't be getting into it instantly. I'm not sure. I actually have no plans. This is why I was saying there's no rush. I mean, I think, did you send them saying no rush and stuff like that?
Yeah.
But this is why I was saying there's no rush, because with all the games coming out over this month, there's going to be a lot to do. And on top of that, I'm not sure what I'm doing with the Metal Gear series. I've just done 2 Metal Gear games back to back. Now, folk really enjoyed it, and I've got to be honest, I really enjoyed it. And I think I was saying on the Shoutbox, I actually wanted to spread them out a little bit. I didn't want to just kind of like bombard 2014 with like every Metal Gear game. You know, you got one Metal Gear Solid game in the first year of HTSFL almost. A year or two, definitely, at the beginning. And then 6 years later, every Metal Gear game. It's like, I guess it'd be a good act of contrition? Attrition? Oh, no. Contrition, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Basically apologising, because folk loved Metal Gear Solid 1. And I have fond memories of it as well. And it wasn't by my hand that it took so long to get around to doing it, but at the same time I still do apologise. And, like I say, maybe it'd be a good act of contrition to get them all done this year. I don't know, like I say, I have learned many times over the years, do not lay down plans for incoming games or incoming times. Just makes me sad that I don't hit that deadline or that target, and it makes other folk fucking sad as well, or annoyed, or equal, but parts of both. And it's fair enough on there, and it's me going, oh yeah, I'll do this game next month or something. Oh no, I actually never declare anything. I never say I'm going to do this game next month or that game next month or whenever. It usually starts from somebody asking me, when will I do this game, or when are you going to do this next, or when are you recording that, or whatever next. And I like to give an answer, and I think I actually need to start just saying, like, look, when it comes to playing a certain game or a certain time, I can only give vague ideas. Literally, and that's what they are, ideas. Take them with a pinch of salt. Some stuff happens, some stuff don't. But I kept true to my word with Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. I said I'd do them, and I fucking did. True to my word. And I'm glad. Very glad. I apologise for a bit of the delay with Metal Gear Solid 3, you know, like, there was a week and a half between sets and stuff like that, but it wasn't because I was bored of the game, it was just because I was ill. But yeah, very glad I got those 2 done. People have been asking for Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 for a long, long, long time. And it always disappointed me that I couldn't do it on YouTube. Well, we've got the internet to be able to stream correctly now, and HTSF is very much welcome on Twitch compared to YouTube, so as soon as I noticed that, and it's like, well, there we go, let's get it done. I'm gutted that I have to wait till April for Dark Souls 2. Me too. I mean, I tweeted back somebody this afternoon saying, like, you know, I wanted to ditch the Xbox 360 version as soon as possible. As soon as possible. but I could complete it 3 times over by the time the PC version comes out, but I'm still getting the PC version. Do it in your own time, OTG. Don't become like DSP and his spammage. Well, I think that's a guarantee. I can always guarantee you that. If there's a lot of videos and a lot of streams, it's because I wanted to do a lot of videos and a lot of streams. And if there isn't, it's because I didn't want to, or I was ill. One or the two. I know it kind of makes sense, like, but I don't... I think the only pressure that I succumb to is one of my own making. I'm generally quite impervious to outside pressure. Very much on my own timetable. So I can pretty much guarantee you that, dude. If you ever do get to Metal Gear Solid 4 TG, you should play or read the plot of Metal Gear. I shall do that, sir. I shall do that. Only for the Metal Gear games. But yeah, I'll have a read into that. Now, a couple of people have been talking about Half-Life Episode 2, what's going on with that. I actually wanted to have finished it by today. And then tomorrow, South Park came out, and then I'd have rolled into South Park HTSF. Unfortunately, it's not worked out like that because of my guts over the past week and a half, so it delayed Metal Gear, and now it's South Park released tomorrow, and I really do want to play. I've said many times, folk know how big of a fan I am of South Park, so I'm very much looking forward to playing South Park tomorrow. Very, very much looking forward to it. So, unfortunately, that takes priority. However, it's only 10 hours long. From what I've heard, it's only 10 hours long. In fact, let me fire it into how long to beat. Do you want the full cat cam? She's not doing very much at the moment, like, but you may as well have full cat cam for a bit. Let me fire into how long to beat. How long to beat South Park Stick of Truth. Apparently its main story is 11 hours long, and Completionist is 16 hours. So you're looking at about 11 or 12 hours, so you're looking at about 4 sets. So there's going to be at least 1 set tomorrow, and at least 1 set over the weekend, I would have thought. Like I said, this is only an idea, only a rough plan. So, no guarantees. I apologise if it doesn't happen like that, but... especially with my stomach, it's up and down recently. I'm so fucking scared of what I eat recently. It's like, I'm hungry, so I'll eat. It's like, oh, I don't know. I don't. If I eat, I might feel worse than what. Oh, I don't know. And I'm very careful what I do eat. It's like, so I could eat something that seems perfectly fine, and then be ill as fuck tomorrow. Like I say, if it carries on like that, I'm gonna have to go to the doctors. But hopefully, like I say, I think I've narrowed it down to like chicken or dairy stuff. So if I take it easy on the dairy and eliminate chicken, and then if I'm all right, I kind of figured it out, don't I? Huh?
Eliminate chicken.
If I eliminate all chicken. So like I was saying, South Park probably could get half of it done before the week's even out. And then another half done maybe before Darkfall hits. It's gonna be rough, dudes. It's gonna be rough to squeeze in episode 2 before Darkfall. That doesn't mean that I can't at some point go, tonight I'm gonna do a set of episode 2 instead. I will finish it, dudes. I swear to God, I will finish it. And I don't want to leave it it's already been 3 months. I don't want to leave it another 3 months because I'll get too far out. To be fair, it's a first-person game, though. I get back into it straight away. And there wasn't anything of, like, massive story going down. You know. Alex got fucked up, and now she's alright, and now she's following me along with the Vortigaunt guy. And that was where I ended. So it's not like I've forgotten too much. Still got George with me, but like I said, don't worry, it will be finished, and I'll try to squeeze it in somewhere where I can. You never know, I might go apeshit bananas with South Park and just fucking finish it in 2 sets, but, you know, we shall see, we shall see. But like I said, I wanted to give you a rough idea of when episode 2 would have been, but I can't at the moment. Not with like, 3 games come out within the next week. So that, I think if I was to give you a rough idea of when I do episode 2, it'd be very fucking rough and probably not going to happen. So, best not to say a time, but it will be finished. It will finish. Did all the other Half-Life games. There's no way I'm not just going to finish the last of, like, Half-Life 2. No way. And Darkfall is indeed Dark Souls and Titanfall combined. Not very witty on my part, but it's just, I've talked about it so much, it saves so much time just going Darkfall. Darkfall's next week. It saved me so much fucking time and tweet. Time and tweet.
Must have saved a good 2 hours of your life from all the time you said it.
Saved a lot of time. Liam, you can probably finish episode 2 in 2 sets if you stream it, and maybe even 1 if you rush. Well, it's probably going to be about 2 sets. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's only 2 sets. Surely I can squeeze it in somewhere. But with South Park linking straight into Titanfall and Dark Souls, that's the problem. Not the time, not the desire. It's the games coming out. It's a very, very heavy game month. So, like I said, I've got South Park tomorrow, and then I've got Titanfall in a week. Yeah, in a week. Next Friday. And next Thursday is Dark Souls 2, because Shop 2 will send it out a day early. Well, they don't send it out a day early, but they send it out on Wednesday to make sure it gets there for Friday. But it might just be there's a big sorting place right up the road from me, pretty much. And stuff from Shop 2 always gets here within 24 hours. If they send it on a Wednesday, it'll be here on a Thursday. So I've got South Park today, Dark Souls 2 on Thursday coming, and then Titanfall on Friday coming. A very awesome fucking week for me. The best week of gaming I'm going to have this year. So fucking stoked, man. Can't fucking wait. Titanfall is entirely open to everybody as well, by the way, guys. Same as what it was when I played the beta. If you want to play Titanfall when I'm streaming, simply add me on friends list. I don't know what it is on fucking Origin. Friends list, whatever. Add me on the Origin friends list, XOTGX. Join in the games. Seriously. I'm operating under, like, first come, first serve for slots, and just join in. And Dark Souls 2. I think some people are asking me about PvP in Dark Souls 2. Sorry about that, dude, whoever was saying it. Yeah, I'll be playing Dark Souls 2. Like, I mean, I'm in no rush. I've got 6 weeks on that Xbox version, so I'm in no rush. So I'll be taking the full extent of the game. PvP, co-op, solo and shit, everything. The full extent. Because I may as well get well-versed in all 3 before the PC version comes out. So, yeah, I honestly don't care. It's not a case of like, oh, well, the PvP's slowing me down completing the game. I don't care. I've got 6 weeks. And I don't care how many times I finish it. I'm not after, like, I need to finish it, like, 6 times in, like, 3 weeks or whatever like that. So I'll be taking it nice, steady away, no rush. If I get invaded, fair enough. If I do some invasion for a bit, fair enough. If I want to co-op, fair enough. If not, fair enough. Simple as that. It really is just play it by ear. It's basically like, I see it as almost like an advanced copy. The PC version is the legit version, in my opinion. It's the version that's going to run well. It's the version that's going to look nice. It's the version that's going to have the mods. It's the version that's going to have the most amount of people playing it that I know anyway. So that's the legit version to me. I'm not saying the Xbox version and the PS version isn't legit, but it's not my preferred platform. So I honestly don't give a fuck about it, really. It's enjoy the game and have fun with it. Which is what I'll be doing on the PC version, but, you know, it doesn't matter quite as much on the Xbox version. You know, there's no, like, I've got to get this done at a decent speed or, you know, anything like that. It's just have fun with it and enjoy. And unfortunately, it's 6 weeks until the PC version. Very, very lame. Very lame.
I'm sad.
Yeah, I think every PC gamer is fucking saddened by that. Even people like me that are getting it on the consoles are saddened by that. Because every solid Dark Souls fan is going to want it on the PC for the mods. It's going to look better, it's going to run better. I mean, I'm not saying like you're not a true Dark Souls fan if you don't play it on the PC, because that's horseshit. But, you know, like I'm talking like really hardcore Dark Souls folks. Surely the hardcore community for Dark Souls revolves around the PC now. Just because of the mods. The mods alone. Just because of the mods. It's just, like I say, it's the nicest looking version. It's the most, you know, developed version in regards to like the mods and shit like that and everything else you can do to it. But like I said, not saying that you're not true Dark Souls if you don't play it on the PC and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, fact, the PC version is superior. It runs better, it looks better, you could do more with it, that's all I'm saying. So surely, like, if you were after as much of a Dark Souls experience, you know, the best experience, the most extras to it, surely the PC version is the best one there, but... It's kind of funny with me, with like the PC Master Race kind of thing. I honestly do think the PC is the best platform, hands down, there is no doubt about that. But I play consoles as well. I go where the games are, and the games are generally better on the PC, hence that's my main platform. But I'll play them on the consoles and shit, no worries. I mean, that is one thing, Cyrus. At least we can, like, console ourselves, not only with the fucking console version of Dark Souls, but there's also Titanfall out. Oh, you have to bed, Sizzletongue. Good night, sir. Did not realise you were around today. Are you going to play Quake OTG? I wanted to tonight. I said yesterday, but I didn't realise that Metal Gear was going to go on a little bit longer than expected. And I also started... Bit of a weird story, innit? Like, I started streaming a bit later. You noticed it was like 9:30 rather than like my usual 8 till late kind of thing. It's because, we went down Tesco's, me and Cliff, just a little bit of a walk and stuff like that. And they wouldn't let us into Tesco's, would they? They were having power surges. So they wouldn't let us in, so we had to fucking wait ages. We had to wait like fucking 40 minutes before they'd let us in. Fucking lame. I know. It's like fucking go out for a fucking very rare walk and shit like that, considering, you know, Claire's stuff and everything. And we have to fucking wait around for 40 minutes, which is not ideal really, was it? But Claire's a trooper.
I'm a trooper.
Claire's a trooper, you did well. You did.
I bet everyone who doesn't know Claire's stuff is wondering what the fuck, but...
Yeah, but it's alright. Titanfall on PC is pretty large, isn't it? I hope so. Yeah, it was fucking crazy at Tesco's, man. Fucking lights going off and on, and then fucking off and on again for a bit. Fucking guys like, oh, we're gonna call out National Grid and stuff like that. It's like nobody bloody came. They just wanted to see it didn't go off again. Because obviously if I mean, it's fair enough on their part. If the electric goes off and on, you know, everything needs time to, like, reboot and reset. The security goes down as well, doesn't it? All the scanners and shit. So it's fair enough. Should have seen some people's faces, man. And what they were saying and stuff like that. You'd think they'd, like, insulted them personally. The guy said, oh, sorry, I can't let you in because the power's down, so I can't let anybody in the store. Some people, like, oh my god, always happens to me.
Oh, this fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Can't believe this.
They're in cars that drove there.
And they'd only been there for like a second.
We've been waiting there 40 minutes and we weren't getting pissed in. No, we were just waiting there.
Patience?
There's people driving in cars and shit like that. All they have to do is, it's literally like, it's a small town, is Batley. If you live in Batley, you could get back there in like 2 minutes. It was later on at night, there was no traffic or out like that. There was no reason to get bitch here out. See you, Tonk. Good night, sir. Steam works with Dark Souls 2 as well. It's gonna be fucking great, innit? Not through Games for Windows Live, going through Steam. Steam Workshop for the mods. Hopefully. Awesome. Be very, very good. But yeah, I apologise, dudes. It's a bit late for me now. I need to have something to eat and then get to bed. So I know I said definitely quit. This is why I don't say definitely. People put me on the spot to say definitely, and I knew I shouldn't. I didn't even know if I was streaming tomorrow. Oh no, I said next stream, didn't I? Ah yeah, I cut myself a little bit. I said next stream we'll play Quake. I'm sorry about doing it. I want to play Quake with yous. I do. But like I say, I'm a bit hungry and I'm so fucking paranoid about my guts lately. I need to go eat. So I apologise, dudes. We'll play some Quake. Do not worry, we'll play some Quake. I say fucking next stream, but like, it's just best. Just if it happens, kind of thing. Stuff like that. We will play Quake, dude. You know me. I enjoy Quake. I enjoy Quake more than anybody here. So I want to play some Quake, definitely. But we've been. It's 2 o'clock in the morning now. I'm fucking starving. I need to go to bed in a couple of hours tops as well. It's already fucking